So tip number one is just to print out calendars and just write down exactly what you need to do throughout the week. As you can see, I only have classes Mondays and Wednesdays, so I write down exactly what's due on Monday and what's due on Wednesday. And for one of my classes, political science, I have to write a discussion board every Sunday, so I have that written down on the sun. So tip number two is just to have a planner. And my planner is just simple, colorful planner from Mead. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's 2015-2016 planner. So what I do with my planner is I just write down all my homework, all the stuff that I want to do and stuff like that. So right now I just have quiz number 3, which is due next Wednesday on March 9th, and short paper number 2, which is due on March 9th too. I keep the clip so I know exactly what week we're in. Anyways, so right here, as you can see, I have psych test number 2, paper number 2 draft, and I've highlighted the things that are the most important things, the ones that I have to get done like right away. So first 2 paragraphs of paper number 2, math quiz and math homework, discussion board. So tip number 3 is just to get this accordion folder. So it's called an accordion because it has different pockets and you can keep different subjects. You don't just have to keep one subject. So anyways, what I do is whatever I get back from my teachers, I put right there because I don't want to keep it in my binder, have like this really big binder. But anyways, so I have math, English, psychology, political science, and stuff like that. I still have my stuff from second semester just in case as reference pretty much. So I also keep my extra scantrons in there. I keep all the So the final tip is just to download this program called Momentum, and all you have to do is go to the Chrome Web Store and type in Momentum and add it to your desktop. And pretty much what Momentum is just this thing when you open a new tab, it'll pop up, and all you have to do is type in your to-do list, so whatever you need to do, and it always asks you what is your main focus today, and you just type in. Like for example, my main focus today was to type my English essay number 2. So that's what I have, English essay number 2, and that will pop up. It tells you the time. It always tells you good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever. And you can also add like multiple to-do lists. So if you have multiple things to do, you just add it in the to-do list and stuff like that. So this program is very cool, very neat, and I really recommend it. So my first study tip is just to make a study guide. So for my psychology class, we were studying neurons, so I just made a study guide. So what I do is just grab printing paper and I draw a line. I draw a line to split the paper in half. And so the teacher sends us a study guide, her own like study guide, like certain things that she thinks we should study, and that might be on the test. So I look at that and I highlight things that I already know or I need to review. And I just take her study guide and combine it with my study guide. So I add whatever she puts in her study guide into my study guide, and that way I can study. There's actually been like a lot of like research done that says if you write things down, you actually remember things better. So I really recommend you do study guide or flashcards. I'm going to talk about flashcards in my next tip. But as long as you're writing it down, your brain is remembering exactly what you're writing down. So you would definitely do better in your tests if you write it down. So you should always take notes and just write it down, you know? It'll help you in the long run. Trust me. It helped me this Wednesday when I took my psychology test. So my second tip for studying is to make flashcards. So you can just go to Quizlet if you don't want to make handwritten flashcards and start a new study set. And just write your flashcards out. For example, I wrote psychology and I put a definition. Psychology is the study of behavior and mental processes. And that's what I put. And you could just study through that, you know, help you flip through the flashcards. You don't even have to write anything down or have any flashcards. You can just do it all online, which is awesome. But just make sure you don't get distracted and go on Facebook. So my last and final study tip is just to make handwritten flashcards. Like I've mentioned before with my study guide, writing down stuff will help you remember. There's something of using a pen and a pencil and finally, you just want to make sure you're very productive when you're studying. Set a certain time and a day that you're going to study. For example, I study every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Fridays and Sundays, I try to give myself a little break so that way I'm not overwhelmed. So you always want to set up study times and make sure you use your calendar, you know, write it down. Try to get ahead all the time too. Don't leave anything to the last minute. Do not procrastinate. If you can, try to do assignments or not do until the week after, or anything like that. Just try to get ahead. That's what I try to do. I just try to get ahead. So that way I'm never behind and I don't stress myself out because I'm waiting until the last minute to do something. You just want to make sure you try your best, you know. If you feel like you're getting stressed out or the pressure of school is becoming too much, just remember, relax. Everything is better when you relax. Just also make sure when you're studying to study for increments of an hour and then take like a 15 to 20-minute break in between so that way your brain can relax and process all the information you've been looking at and studying. So just take a 15 to 20-minute break and then get back to studying. And in my opinion, you should never study more than 2.5 hours, but obviously if you have really hard courses, then you probably should spend the necessary time that it takes you to learn all the information you need to learn and do all your homework. So, thank you so much for watching my video. It is my first video, so it might be kind of weird, all the music and stuff, and that's my bad. So once again, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like my video, please subscribe and thumbs it up. Leave a comment of anything else you want me to post, like how I take my notes, what I keep in my bag, room tour, or whatever, you know, whatever you guys want to see, just let me know, and I would try my best to make the video. So thank you so much.